Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber, if this is your first time here. Hi, my name is Oniye and I'm a Nigerian-based content creator. Yes, so today's video, I'm going to be doing my filming setup. Finally, I'm going to be doing my filming setup. I have changed my filming setup since last year. No, was it last year or early this year? I think early this year I changed my filming setup, and I've been running away from doing this video because I felt like there's nothing really to share. Like there's nothing extra about my filming setup, to be honest. I feel like it's basic, but I've been getting questions about this. I'm like, okay, let me actually just run you guys through everything that goes behind the scenes of my videos here. A lot of times people ask me, oh, what do you use to edit? The quality of video is really good. And I tell them all I do in editing, to be honest, is cut and join. I learned how to color grade, but I'm so pleased with what comes out from my camera that I only tweak it in rare situations. Like maybe I didn't like how my skin was looking, I would tweak it a bit. That's pretty much it. Some clips in my vlogs, I would also change the colors there because my camera, switches based on the type of light that it gets. So I don't do much when it comes to editing in terms of colors. So most of what you see and love here is what comes out from my camera. And of course, as a result of my filming setup, also the sound quality, everything you see here is as a result of my filming setup, to be honest. So I'm going to run you guys through a couple of things, spill the beans on, some DIYs that I do behind the scenes here. Okay, so let's get into the video. So the first thing I'm going to talk about has to be my lights. So lights are so important. Like they are so important to help your video be good, because once you have good light, you're able to put your camera at the best setting for that quality to jump out. So if I'm filming in low lights, there's going to be a clear difference than when I'm filming with my lights on. So ending of last year, I switched my lights. I've been using soft boxes for a very long time. I was always team softbox. I love soft boxes. I use soft boxes for my older YouTube videos, but I needed to change, and I changed to LED lights for a couple of reasons that I'm going to tell you guys. So the first thing would be space. Space was my biggest issue. So you guys know when I think of equipment, I'm always thinking long term. So space for me was just, I wanted more flexibility. So if I want to shoot at an Airbnb, or the brand wants me to come to shoot at their store, am I going to start carrying 4 bulbs, the whole reflector, all of that? Am I going to start carrying all of that? It's a lot of work. So I wanted something I can easily pack up, I can easily set up and just have like a mobile studio, literally, because of the type of content I wanted to start doing. Or let me just say how I felt my brand's content was moving. So for me, I needed something that I could easily pack up, and LED light is perfect for me. Like my LED lights, I can fold this into a book, like this book I'm holding here. I can just fold it to this and put it inside my bag and carry the tripods, and that's why a lot of makeup artists use them as well. Another thing is I just wanted change, to be honest. So as a creator, yeah, you're cool with one thing, but if you want to challenge yourself and grow, you learn more things. So I was very cool with soft boxes, but I kind of wanted to see, okay, how well can my content do, or how well can I maneuver filming with a new type of lighting? All right, so it's all about evolving, to be honest. I can decide to change my camera just because I want change, and change to me is most of the time good. Another thing is LED light, they produce less heat. So think of having 8 bulbs, because my soft boxes had 4 bulbs each, and I'll have 2 at each end, and that's 8 bulbs in total. So 8 bulbs on facing you, it will emit a lot of heat. So when you don't have electricity, so you're using like gen to film, you can't run the AC, it's almost impossible. Your makeup will run, you'll be sweating from head to toe because of the heat. But LED panels, they actually produce less heat. Like when I run my lights for a while, I can put my hand on top of it, touch it, and I won't be scared of getting burnt. I could not try that for my soft boxes. Another thing is that LED lights consume less electricity, so I'm saving some costs here and there, even though I don't pay electricity bill. But yeah, when I start, I'll be saving some costs here and there by using LED lights. So that's actually the reason why I switched. Okay, so my LED light, I have two in front of me. Okay, this is what I use for my setup. I bought these two last year during Black Friday from Cindy's Creation. Yeah, that's the name. It was on sale, so I got two of them for 48,000. I honestly doubt you can still see that deal because prices of things have gone up, and I bought that during a sale. It was very, very impromptu. Like, I saw the ad on Instagram like the night before the Black Friday that she was doing, and I'm just like, oh wow, let me just buy this thing tomorrow. And then I bought it and I sold my soft boxes. So it has to be one of my favorite things that I've bought recently. Maybe, okay, not recent because this was like ending of last year, but definitely content wise one of the favorite things that I've bought, because moving around, just trying different type of setups, it's just so easy. They're very flexible. You can use them to take pictures, use them for your videos, and I don't feel like it's a lot that I have on me. So to the setup, there are two ways that you can actually use your LED lights. Now, the LED light emits harsh light. Soft boxes will give you soft light, but your LED lights will produce that harsh light, and you really don't want that. So I'm going to show you what I look like if I face my LED light to my face, so you guys can see. So now my LED lights are facing me. You can see that the light is literally very harsh. It's also very painful for me to even concentrate and look forward because there's a lot of light here. There's a lot of light here. It is so harsh and intense. Not something anybody should look at directly for long. And I look very bright, and you can see that there are shadows at the back, which is not pretty. Now, it's very important for you to diffuse the lights that comes out of your LED light to ensure that your video has a softer look like the video you're seeing now. So to diffuse the light, there are three options I would give you guys. Okay, so first you can buy an LED like a soft box for your LED light, so it acts as a diffuser and will help, you know, diffuse your light, give you softer light. So you can buy that on Amazon. I think I saw this in Kelechi Bemena's video. I'll try to find the link she added in that video and add it to this video so you can buy it. For me, I felt like it wasn't a necessary buy, and I found another way to deal with it. So one way is to cover your lights. So you have to cover your lights with something white. Okay, so think the first thing that I used was a transparent paper. Is called a tracing paper. So if you go to all these architecture stores or stores where they sell drawing materials, you would see tracing paper. Just asking for tracing paper. So I use that to cover the lights, and that's what I was using a lot in Lagos while I was filming. You can also use a chiffon cloth, but basically think of something translucent, white translucent, to cover your lights, and you're literally good to go. Okay, and you can use nylon. Nylon is like the easiest hack because a lot of people have white nylons in their house. So use your white nylon to cover your lights, and then you can then face it to you. Sometimes I feel like it might still be a little bit too harsh. So if it's harsh, go over, maybe add another nylon or double the layer of cloth that you're going to be using. Now, those are two ways that you can diffuse your lights. The last one would be face your light upward towards your ceiling. Now, anything white scatters light evenly. Okay, it's normal physics. Yeah. So I have white ceilings. So this is my hack, and this is what I do now for my videos. So I simply just bend my LED lights. Luckily for me, it has a, what's that thing, like a screw that lets the light rotate. I can put it at any angle I want. So I simply just put it up to face the ceiling, and I'm good to go. It's going to hit on my white ceiling, and then it's going to scatter. So that way the light is spread evenly across my room. So if you have white walls, white ceilings, this is a very good hack for you to use. It's going to look like, you know, it's like sunlight. So you know the way when it's daytime, everywhere is bright, literally. So that's how your room is going to look. Everywhere is going to be bright. The light is going to be very soft. So you have minimal shadows to say, okay, you now want to add more light to like bounce off the shadow, but most of the time you're literally good to go once you put the light up. Okay, so that's actually my favorite hack for my lights. So still talking about lights, another thing is my backlights. Okay, so sometimes you guys see that it looks like everywhere is well lit up. Okay, and that's the advantage of backlight. So if your light is facing you, if it's gonna hit you, it's gonna cast a shadow at the back. And just to have a better looking video, it's nice if your background is lit up too. Your background, anything you're using, if you're going to be using a backdrop, you can also add light to your backdrop just to make it pop. Okay, if you watch videos of a good amount of I would say high up like YouTubers, especially those that do like gear reviews, that are into like photography, cinematography, they will tell you the importance of backlights the more. So before I really did not use to tasty like backlight until I switched up my setup and I just wanted to like evolve. I think this was after my break. It was after my break in January. So when I came back in February, you know, I'm like, let me actually learn one or two things and of course implement it on my channel. So for my backlight, I use my ring light. So I got this ring light a long time ago, guys, a long time ago, close to 5 years ago on AliExpress, and it's still working, bam, till date. Like it works very, very well. So the ring light that I use is very small. It's about 12 inches. That's the size. Not the biggest one. I don't think you need the biggest one. Another thing you can use is the Yongnuo LED light to light up your back. Kelechi Bemena uses that. That's another option. But just something bright. Your backlight should not be too expensive, to be honest. I don't think it's something you should splurge on. Just have something that emits enough light. You can actually maybe put like 2 bulbs at the back of you. As long as nobody's seeing it, people just need to see that it is well lit and your video will look much better. So another thing you can do with your backlight is to add colors to your video. So I started doing that recently. So sometimes you see that the back of my video is looking orange or the back of my video is looking pink. I really like the pink one. Today what we have is green, like neon green going on. Yes, so that's what I do, and I still achieve this using my ring light still. And the hack is actually whatever color you want, find a color of clothes, like find that color of clothes, you understand me, and use to cover your lights. Okay, so I'm going to show you that how I do it for the 2 colors that I use here on my channel. So this green and then the pink I was using before. So this is my ring lights that I use, that I got off AliExpress. You can see how little it is. It's not fat at all, and yeah, it's just cool. It also comes in 3 different tones. So let me just change that. So this is like orange, then it has like this warm white light, and then it has like white light. This one is now cool. So what I do is, this is a neon top. This is actually what I wear to the gym, don't judge me. And then I'm just going to take that and then I'm going to cover the lights, and you can see that what's coming to my face is softer, but you can also see that color it's giving. So if I put it on my back, you would see the difference that it makes there. So it just gives that little, you know, color from the back coming. I reduce my ISO so that you see the color of the lights more. If I increase the ISO, make my video brighter, the effect or the intensity of the light would not be seen so much, but you get the concept. So now let's try it with the pink one. So with the pink one, is the same thing. I'm using another top, don't judge me, this is also my gym blouse. But you can go to the market and then buy these types of fabrics, okay, and use it for your video, so you don't use your gym clothes like me. Please don't be like me. Okay, so now this is how it is. So you can see that what's coming on my face is like pink, red. Okay, I can change the model of this. Yeah, so I usually change it to the orange lights. Okay, and then I put the pink cloth over it, and I can now put this at the back of me here. Just let it sit here on the table, and voila, we have our pink background. So this is how I light up my back, okay, and I make my videos look cool. So someone might ask me, Yechi, does it really matter if I use a backlight? Well, I'm going to turn it on and off, and then you can decide which one you want. Okay, so this is it on right now. So this is with the neon color. Okay, so let me turn it off. So this is off now. So this is how it is looking. I don't think it's bad because of how my light is set up, but if your light is going to be facing you, you would have a shadow at the back, and it just might be a little bit off. But I feel like when I have it on and I have a little bit of color at the back, I like how my video looks like a lot more. Okay, so it's really up to you. Without, I feel like I will still watch the video. It will still be a great video in terms of quality. And if you do it with the video, of course, it's like adding extra toppings to the ice cream or to the cake. Yeah, so pick your choose. But that's pretty much it for my lights. I feel like my lighting setup is so simple. If I was to shoot outdoor, I would not need to carry so much load, and that's the best thing I love. That's what I love the most about my lighting setup. Yeah, so let's talk about sound. Let's talk about my setup for recording sound for my videos. So I am team microphone. Okay, I do not use the inbuilt microphone in my camera. I always use external microphones, and there are two that I have been using. So I recently got the Rode mic, and that's what I'm currently using for this video. Okay, I like the fact that it is wireless. That's my favorite thing about this microphone. So it's very good for hauls. I just finished filming a haul and I enjoyed it. Like, it's my first time filming a haul with this mic, and it was so cool because I'm not bothered about, oh, I'm too far from it, my rope, this, that. Before, when I want to film hauls, I'll still use the my microphone with wire, but I'll put it like close to me. But sometimes when I walk away, when I come close to the camera, when I go back, the sound will be, fluctuating. I did not really like that. But I like this one. If I want to quickly get something, maybe I forgot something on my bed, I want to get it, I can easily just stand up, pick it up, instead of having to unplug, remove it from my body, then I'll go and get it. So I like the Rode mic. I feel like the sound quality too is better. It's very crisp. I can also reduce the input on my camera to a very low level, and I still get enough sound. So the thing about your sound, my sound setting, is that I reduce it to almost the last bar, and the lower you go, the less noise is going to pick. So if it's very high, it's going to be picking a lot of things. Okay, but when you reduce it, you're literally reducing, I would say, the sensitivity of your camera to sound. So it's only if you're talking really loud and you have a microphone that the camera will be able to pick it. So with this same setting, if I was to remove my microphone, let me show you how I'm going to sound. So now I'm recording without my microphone. I'm very sure that you guys are not going to be able to hear me clearly. The audio is going to be low, but this is my camera setting, same setting, but now without the microphone. So you can see how important it is. But with my microphone, I sound clear. Okay, that's the importance of having a microphone with your camera. All right, so the other option that I was using is this Comica microphone. So this I like because it's 2-in-1. Okay, I was using this one for a couple of months actually before I got the Rode mic. Yeah, so this is how it is. The wire is actually quite long. Okay, and it has a clip here. I like this one because it's smaller. Like, it is, I can easily just pin it and you won't even know that I have something on. But this Rode mic is like, auntie, uncle, you must actually notice me. So this is how it is. I plug this to my camera and then I clip this on my body. So if I have a guest on my channel, I'm talking to someone, we can do 2 people at the same time with this. The Rode mic that I got, I also have 2 transmitters. So that means 2 people can be talking at the same time and have their own mic. So what I want to do is I want to compare the sound for you guys to see. So I want to switch to this microphone with the same camera settings, and I want you guys to hear how I sound and then compare, which one you think is better for me. All right, let's do that. So this is what I sound like with the Comica mic. I feel like with this mic, I need to increase the recording level, like the sound recording level in my camera, to get more out of the microphone. So same settings, you can see the difference between the Comica and the Rode mic, and of course without any microphone. So back to the Rode mic, my settings are actually very simple. I set my receiver to 0 dB. All right, and then this one, I literally just pin it on. They are connected, so once this comes on and that one is on, the receiver is on, it's going to be showing the signal that it's getting from the transmitter. That is to show that green light to I'm actually picking sound. All right, if you don't see that there, then there's a little bit of an issue. Okay, and the good thing is that if I'm recording and let's say this one is low or this one dies, I can easily change to the other one. So that's another advantage of having, you know, the two transmitters set for the Rode mic. All right, so that's pretty much it for my sound. Another thing to help your sound is to talk well. So your camera will always be looking for sound to record. So if you don't give your camera sound, it's going to try to be picking sound here and there. So try to speak very, very well and always cover any form of background noise that you might have. That would totally help you out. So the final thing we are going to discuss is my camera and what is capturing all this gorgeousness. So I record with my Canon M50. That's currently what I use. I have a video talking about my camera settings. Some of the things there have changed, but honestly, that's still the foundation. So I'm going to leave a link to pop up on the screen and also in the description box. So another thing that makes a great video is the lens that I'm using to record. And I use a Sigma f1.4 30mm lens. And guys, I love this lens. Like, when it comes to maximizing my space, because if you're using a 50mm, it's so zoomed in, like you need space to get that blurry background, all of that. But with 30mm, I need less space. Okay, the distance between me and my camera is not that much, and I absolutely love that. Also, the aperture can go down to 1.4. That means I get more of that blurry background and also more lights. Yes, so it just means more quality for me. I love the fact that the aperture is that low. That's one key thing I was looking out for in my lens. I love the fact that the aperture is that low. So sometimes I don't need so much light. All right, so that's pretty much it for my camera and my lens. When I'm doing hauls, I use my Sigma 16mm, and also for vlogs, some vlog clips, especially the ones I do at home, it's also f1.4. So to go into the setting for my camera, my ISO, I like to keep it between 100 and 250. That's like the range I would go for. I'm currently filming at 160, so it honestly depends on the lighting situation that I'm working with. Okay, if I'm filming during the daytime, I would definitely use 100 because it will be much brighter than this. When it comes to the aperture, I keep it at 1.4, and the shutter speed should be double your frames per second that you're filming at. So I film at 25, so my shutter speed is always fixed at 50 for my videos, and I get that great quality, guys. So that's pretty much it for my filming setup. It is not extra, it is not too much. I love how simple it is. So when I want to film, I don't overthink, oh, I have to carry this, I have to set up this, I have to fix this. The goal for me at the end of the day is to have a filming space where everything is fixed. So my lights, they are fixed, my camera, the tripod is fixed. All I have to do is come, look pretty, sit down and record. And that's what I'm working towards every single day, to simplify my filming process. So also when doing your setup, also think of your space, your environment, and think of, okay, how can I make this easy for me? Because once it's easy for you, it's going to be smoother for you to be consistent, because you don't have so much work to do. It's less cumbersome. Okay, yeah, so I think I've said a lot in this video. All right, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'll leave links to the items where I got them from in the description box, or where you can get them from if I cannot contact or find the person where I got it from. All right, so I'll drop alternatives in the description box. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.